Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected
Dog Days.
If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. Ugh. Guys, does it smell like Updog in here?
What's up, dog?
Sorry, I keep forgetting his name is Doug. Does it smell like Doug in here?
What's up, Doug?
Okay, well, let's move on.
What? What do you mean?
I feel like it smells more like D's in here.
It's funny because then we know that you have these what?
D's nuts.
Craig smells his own nuts. That's what I took from that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's the podcast, unless you really want to stop and talk about 5 shorts featuring the dog from Up.
I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, I finished watching the shorts yesterday, and then I didn't think about it. And then this morning I said, holy shit, we have to do a podcast on what I watched yesterday. Yeah. This is going to be difficult.
It's not going to be easy.
Instead, we're going to talk about 2 things today.
Okay.
Well, actually, 3 things. We're going to talk about 1, Craig picking his nose right now on camera.
I'm not picking my nose.
He's not picking his nose. Don't worry, I'm with you, Craig.
His finger's getting pretty close.
It's not entering, though.
I'm bleeding here. That's why.
Yeah.
Holy shit, get a Band-Aid.
Did you see how shaved he is? He looks like an Eggman. But not like Dr. Eggman. Just like a regular Eggman.
Like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, like not well, yeah, I guess, but like more put together than that guy. He's a mess.
I feel like I could rub Craig's head and make a wish, and it could actually come true.
Okay, you can give it a shot. I'm going to respect his personal space and not touch him.
Rich wouldn't do that because Rich wouldn't actually come and see me. You know, Rich doesn't like to see other people.
Not just you, but his family's there too.
Yeah, that's the thing that's crazy to me. Like you know, I understand maybe not coming to visit me once in a while, but his family lives 5 minutes from me.
It's right there.
So
that's who he's avoiding, not you, Craig. Don't take it personally.
Yeah. Craig, I'll fly you over here.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the one thing we were going to talk about. Okay. The other thing we were going to talk about now is probably Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Okay. Don't talk about those. That's my... No one else needs... Actually, no, wait. By the time this goes live, they'll be too late.
Yeah.
We
okay.
can talk about it all day. Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm looking at these Lightning McQueen Crocs, and yes,
as one does,
they light up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it Ka-chow or Kerchow?
Kerchow. Come on.
Because the website says Ka-chow.
Well, the problem is they're not typing it in Owen Wilson's accent.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm sure the script even said Ka-chow. It's just, it's how he talks. It's rude to draw attention to that, though.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And, I feel that by the end of this podcast, we should be able to convince Craig to enter the drawing.
Again, if he doesn't, that's more chances I have for getting Crocs.
I don't understand how it's a drawing if you're just going to get them at the end. That's what I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Didn't you just say you're going to... You were saying...
They're limited supply, Craig.
Oh, it's a limited supply to purchase them. So if you win
that's why there's a drawing.
If they win the drawing, you get to purchase them.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't understand that when you were talking.
Because this is the second wave of these. The first wave, they didn't do a drawing. It was a mess.
And if you win the drawing, does it cost $60 to get into the drawing?
No, it's $60. You don't get charged unless you win.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure? Because I told them
I'm 1,000% positive.
Okay, because I told them charge my card.
It's to avoid people like drawing a name and then that person not wanting the Crocs.
Oh,
It's you can't enter the drawing because unless you actually want these. That's the point.
Are Crocs highly collectible? Like other
Yes, they
Crocs,
are.
or is it just this one?
No, there's a lot like this. This isn't my first Croc venture.
What was your first?
Probably trying to score a couple pairs of the Post Malone's one for my
He played
sister.
Croc 2 on the
I also played Croc and
on
Croc 2.
the PlayStation.
I think that's what he sounded like.
Is it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Post Malone. What else is there?
I don't know, man. You think I'm a Croc expert over here?
You sounded like a Croc expert. You know the lingo.
What lingo? It's more like the dialect.
No, Crocspert.
More like the dialect.
Because Crocspert, that's like specialized
they do a lot.
lingo.
They do a lot of collabs, and these Croc shoes. I think what's important is like these Croc shoes have existed. It's that they've always been for children. The Lightning McQueen ones. It's more recently that they've done the adult ones in very limited supply.
I have an important question.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you call it collab or cool labs?
Collab, but they're pretty cool, so I'd get why you'd be confused.
Okay, I heard cool coming from your mouth before, so I didn't know. Craig, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a collab or a cool lab?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just looking at. I didn't realize.
I think he's talking about Doug because he's a pretty cool lab.
Oh, shit. Perfect, we're bringing it back to center. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about this podcast was Dig Dug. Wait, not Dig Dug. Doug Days? Doug Days. Doug Days.
Doug Days.
Okay.
What do we got to talk about? Wait, before we talk about this, what about what is his name? Ed Asner?
Oh yeah, Ed Asner passed
literally
away.
just
The
passed
voice
away.
Of, yeah,
This is, I guess, his
Who is
last thing.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, you never know. He might have done like 30 different things, and they all come out
Who's he?
eventually. He was the voice of the old man, Carl. What the hell's his name?
Carl.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Yeah. He's also he's a lot of things.
He's been around for many
Wutzler
years.
in the Boondocks, fantastic, and Granny Goodness in a lot of things.
I think my parents said they knew him from there was an older show.
School?
Oh yeah, no, he was an actual actor, and then he just did a lot of voice work
Yes.
later in life.
Mary Tyler Moore
Like-
show. That's what it was.
I'll believe that. That sounds right. But yeah, no, I always loved hearing him. He's got a good voice. He's a good old man. He's got a perfect old man voice.
There
He
was a
does.
lot more old man in here than I thought that there would be.
Good. I want the old man. I like the old man. I don't care about Doug.
Yeah.
Without the old man, Doug doesn't serve a purpose other than, I guess he's kind of annoying. But the old man makes Doug endearing.
Yeah, because they play off each other so well.
Oh, so super well, incredibly well. It's great. This was cute. I don't think I needed any more shorts than the last one personally, but it was still like, oh, this is sweet, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially since they killed Ed Asner to make it sweet. I'm going to say that
Wait,
right
they
now.
killed him?
It seems like it because this also reminds me of when Russi Taylor died, the voice of Minnie, and the last episode they aired right after her death was like the very Minnie-centric where she sings a song, and that was the entire episode. I'm like, Disney, what are you doing?
What do they call it? Swan song?
Yeah, let's call it a swan song.
Wait, the fact that you say it like that makes me think it's not a swan song.
No, you're right for once.
Oh, okay. I just know I hear terms sometimes, and I like to use them.
Yeah, this
Not
time
always
you got
right.
it correct. Don't worry, I'll stop you. I have done that for the past 116 episodes at this point.
Holy shit, you actually know the episode number.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I put
Okay.
a little scratch in the wall every time. It's like I'm in prison, just waiting for the days to end. You know,
How do you group those up when the number gets that big?
just put a circle around them.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the number that they
it's
get a
not that
circle?
difficult. 17.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to talk about this show.
It's
Shorts.
not a show. It's a series of shorts. And
They can call them
if you want, we
shows.
can
I mean,
say-
they're like pretend they're like the half episodes of like a.
Yeah, but even then, because
Yeah,
each
short.
one has a runtime about 10 minutes, but that's counting the 2 minutes of credits and the 50 seconds of opening.
Why do they keep doing the intro? They kept showing it to me each time and didn't give me an option to skip.
I don't know why you didn't
I
have
had
the
an
option
option
to
to
skip,
skip
'cause I
it.
did. Yeah. You just
I
kept
ju-
to
I
keep
just
saying,
take that 50
saying this
seconds.
old man.
I use it as an opportunity just to look at my phone for something. You know.
Wow.
That's
Wait, then what do you do during the episode?
watch it.
You get it because he does it.
Oh.
That's the joke.
I get it.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's funny because, well, I imagine because the plan isn't to watch all these shorts back to back to back. I imagine the original plan was to sprinkle them in at the start or something or other on the Disney Channel. So it makes more sense to have this little opening where it explains how this old man who gave all of his life away to sail away suddenly comes back and is able to afford a home. It's because he sold a blimp. It's that simple. They show him selling the blimp.
Where'd this blimp come from?
It was from the movie.
That's
He
how they
stole it
escaped
from
at
the
the
old
end.
man he killed. Yeah.
Oh, I get it now.
It's wild that he was. I don't know how much money he put aside, but he didn't get that nice of a home for what's essentially a flying fortress filled with oddities from a famous explorer.
I mean, no one wants the famous explorer oddities because he's a mean man now.
No one knows that.
What about all the dogs? Did he sell them too? Because didn't he?
That's a good question. I guess he must have.
Because they went.
Maybe
I'm pretty sure they came home with him, right? Or no?
they had to. Either that, or I think he's a dog killer, which. I don't remember the ending to Up other than the grapefruit soda patches.
I like how they had his what was it what do they call the thing on top of his house that had Kevin?
Weather vane.
The weather vane was Kevin.
Yeah, the Kevin and his babies. That was really good.
Who's Kevin?
Her babies.
The bird. Well, whatever.
You're right.
Oh, the one that liked chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
Kevin.
it was cute. The whole thing was cute. It's all this was. It was like, hey, look at this cute thing.
It was.
We made a cute thing.
They did do
I
a
feel
cute
like
thing.
they could have turned this into like a full-fledged series.
I wouldn't want
if
that.
What?
It would just get
I don't need that
tiring
much.
because
It
the whole
would've
joke.
yeah.
The whole joke with Doug is that he's just such a dog. That's literally
Yeah.
the joke. You know, everything he does is very, super. It's just whatever a dog does, but he can talk.
That's the
So he does everything.
And
But
like I
I
said, there's
feel-
5 of these. I needed one. That was good with the one.
The first one
Like,
was,
I
I think,
just-
the best one anyway.
I just feel like if they expanded the cast of characters and wasn't constricted to
Yes,
just the yard,
Richard.
boom.
If they could, if they expanded everything, they could have made a show. That goes for literally
Exactly.
anything that's ever existed. You and the fucking people who made the Caveman show from the Geico guys could have a nice conversation together. It would go great.
There was a Caveman Geico show?
Yes. People like you who saw the fucking Geico Caveman commercial said, "Hey, if we expanded the cast a little bit, this 30-second commercial could make a great sitcom." Didn't make it past the season, bud. I don't even know if it aired. I think it did. I think no one watched it because it's so stupid.
I mean, this sounds better than what the Doug series ended up
No,
being.
it didn't. It doesn't. None of this sounds good. It's a very, very simple little concept that you can't expand or else it gets tiring. And no one wants to see it.
Does Disney use Geico?
No, they have their own insurance. You know that.
Do they?
Yes, of course. It's Disney. It's not a company. It's a lifestyle.
I mean, I guess. I was watching YouTube videos about people saying that Disney's a cult, and I don't know if that's true or not. Well, when I say cult, I mean the cast members are in a cult and that they're indoctrinated.
Anyway, Craig, how you doing?
I'm okay. I guess.
Don't acknowledge it. You're not going to talk to Richard for the next few little bit here. Craig, you said the first one was the best one. You want to run us through it a little bit?
That's good because I don't remember any of it. But I just remember liking the first one the most.
There was
I remember
a squirrel,
finishing and saying it was
Doug
good. Oh, wait, is it the one? It was okay. The first
Wait.
one was the one with the feeder.
The bird feeder.
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
So I have a question here.
Is it related to your Disney indoctrination?
No.
You're
It's
allowed to
about
ask
the
it.
episode.
Continue.
It's about the
Continue.
episode.
All right, you're
because
on topic.
in this, there's the bird feeder, and the squirrel decides that he wants all the bird food for himself, and Doug says, "No, my master man, he doesn't want you eating
We
that.
can't
He
even
wants
get to
birds."
why don't we get to the basis of the episode before you start talking about the episode?
This is more important.
Such in depth.
This is more important because Doug has a what do they call it? A murderous bone in his body. Have you heard that term before, or is it just me?
So
Hello?
so he had a bird feeder,
Yeah, continue, Craig.
and Carl made this nice bird feeder in his backyard, and he said, "Doug, keep an eye on it. I'm gonna take a nap." And then
These are all correct.
and that's what happened. He took a nap, and meanwhile, the squirrel is trying to get food from this bird feeder.
As squirrels do.
As squirrels do, which is again, like I said, the whole plot of this show is just animals doing things that they do.
And one of them just happens to talk.
And then one of them just happens to talk.
Kinda, talking.
Because this is literally just what happens in real life. I mean, all the time.
Yeah, that's squirrels be doing like that.
And that's why they make like little things so the squirrels can't get to them. Sometimes they try to prevent them from
but
getting.
Squirrels be squirrels. They're very good. It's hard because they have the high ground. Is just it. They can jump.
There is a video I watched online, which is incredible, of a guy
the spinny one
making a squirrel obstacle course in his backyard.
Ooh,
it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah. I've seen this.
He said a couple. I think it was a couple of them, and it's crazy. And
it's
the squirrels,
a handsome man.
And the squirrels do it too. It's like this crazy obstacle course.
Yeah, squirrels are crazy dexterity.
They figure it out too because there'll be like hidden traps and stuff. So like the first time they do it, they trigger the trap. But then the second time they do it, they know the trap is there. It's really it's really cool.
And they have to break into Fort Nuts.
Probably. Was that what it was called?
Did you not watch the full video?
Was that what it was called? Because I don't remember the name of it. I watched it a while ago.
I think Richard's talking about the hit DreamWorks film, The Nut Job.
No. The squirrels are supposed to break into Fort Nuts at the very end.
Is that the Nut Job?
I
don't think we're allowed to talk about that on this podcast.
We're not this month anyway.
I hate everyone here. I had another topic of discussion for the podcast, by the way.
Do you want to ask your question now about the episode?
Oh, yeah. Is Doug supposed to be a murderous man? Because he keeps saying...
He's a dog.
But he keeps saying how he wants the squirrels dead.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. You ever seen a dog? I know you're afraid of them.
Like, what did he keep using the term dead and die in the Up movie? Or is this just a new thing?
There's no squirrels in it, I don't think.
No, there was definitely wasn't there a squirrel because he went squirrel?
No, he would go squirrel, but you never see a squirrel.
Oh.
That was just like the ongoing bit. So they said, hey, I mean, we have this one bit that Doug does. I guess we should introduce a squirrel character. And they did. And it was a squirrel. And he did squirrel things that squirrels do. And he reacted to the squirrel in a manner which dogs do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Doug destroys the yard protecting the bird feeder from the squirrel. And then the old man says, I love you, Doug.
And that's all you needed.
That's pretty much all anyone needs.
I like the puppy one.
I think Rich was right about Fort Nuts. I don't see anything about Fort Nuts being
what
from the Nut Job.
I like how he went to look up the Nut Job. Stop ruining the bit. Don't ruin the bit with facts.
That's my job.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a new one. You're now the cameraman.
There's a book called D's Big Nuts on Amazon.
Yeah, anyone could publish a book
written by Mark Thunder.
Wow.
It's a kid's book.
Wow.
It looks like a kid's book.
Yeah, anyone could.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's wait. It's not. It looks like one. Oh god.
Is that the whole movie?
Brenda's beaver needs a barber. Oh my god.
Is this the whole episode?
Well, I mean, it might as well be, right?
We can talk about the other thing.
I will say this: I think Brenda's beaver needs a barber is a lot more funny and clever and cute than D's Big Nuts or whatever it was called.
There was a cock one too.
Oh, what's that one called?
I closed it.
That's fine.
I have no idea what y'all are going on about.
Children's quote-unquote children books on Amazon that are clearly dirty.
Do you think that the children's books on Amazon, like, or at least like children's books in general, follow the same format as like children's TV?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's all I had to share. Now what do we do?
I guess we go home, right?
We could talk about the show more. What happened? Oh,
I mean, Craig, do you actually want to talk about the show more, or do you feel obligated to talk about the show more? Because there's a difference.
This is the podcast where we discuss the show.
Yeah, and I mean, you're the one who made us.
You made us sit through the whole freaking thing. We could have watched anything else.
Anything. I even
Okay.
said, hey, Craig, pick something. You go, oh, no, you don't. We got a new thing coming out, and we got to all watch it together. It's like,
I mean, this was
it's
cute.
a series of shorts. I'm sure they're cute, but you're sitting here and you don't want to talk about the fucking thing you made us watch to talk about.
I just want to spend time with my friends.
You could do that.
You were about to
without
end the podcast.
Yeah, that's also true.
And what happens after it ends?
Friends.
You just go goodbye, and you just leave because you probably got work to do because it's the middle of the afternoon.
It is the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's almost lunch hour, so it's like I can have an excuse to be here.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be eating lunch.
Can I show you guys my pop socket?
No,
Okay.
you have to explain it in like detail.
Okay, I have a pop socket here. Do you know what Pusheen is?
No, yeah, I know Pusheen, the cat.
Pusheen, yes. I have one here. It's Pusheen on the pop socket, and
Okay.
Pusheen is wearing a little flamingo floaty with sunglasses.
It sounds like Pusheen, yeah.
And there's also like a cup holder aspect to it too, with a little bit of rubber duckies.
I'm confused.
What? Your phone has a cup holder?
Yeah, wait.
No, it's a pop socket. The pop socket has a cup holder attached to it.
Why?
How do you attach it to your phone?
You don't. You put it around your drink so that your hands don't get cold.
It's a koozie.
It's a pop socket koozie?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
That seems very unnecessary.
Because like
Bizarre.
it's for people that if they don't want to get their hands cold or wet.
Yeah, no, that's
like-
what a koozie is. I understand that.
Yeah,
It's the pop socket aspect that's bizarre.
It's so you don't drop your drink.
See, I
tend
have
not
a
to
pop
do
socket
that.
on my phone. And I'll be honest, I don't need it too much. But I do like it. Plus, you can like put it down on the thing,
I
and it
understand.
uses it's
No,
like a
pop socket. No, pop socket on the phone makes sense. I'm just like the koozie. Does the koozie have a bottom to it?
No.
it's just gonna he's
So
gonna hold
unless
it. It
it's
just
like
slips right out the bottom.
Unless it's a really snug fit. That's terrible design.
It's a snug fit.
Shake it.
Yeah, but
Like
not
this.
all bottles or cups are universal the same size.
Why am I shaking this?
This is
Fall
stupid.
out.
Okay, I hate this. So he's got a worthless thing. Cool. Thanks for showing us that, Richard.
You told me not to do
I
it.
like Pusheen.
No, Rich. You were the one who told me to stop talking about stuff that the viewers, the listeners can't see.
I described it perfectly. That's
no
the
reason.
problem.
It's not even Doug related. Not even balloons on it.
I
It's
mean,
the opposite of Doug,
that's true. It is the
Yeah.
opposite of Doug.
and it's just irrelevant.
It's
I'm here to talk about one thing,
uh-huh.
and it's the Doug's days.
Yes.
So how about you start talking about the Doug's days?
How about it?
Okay.
How
Call
it
it
was
a
sad
night.
at the end of this episode was a little sad. The first one.
Which
The
episode?
first one, because
first
we
one?
haven't even
The
gotten
first one?
past it yet.
All right, tell me the sad part.
So
Which
the
part
whole
made you
time
cry?
the squirrel's getting all his nuts, right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, I love this part.
and
This
then
part was great.
when somehow Doug ends up in the tree.
Yeah, he climbed
He
up.
climbed up the tree and he's up on the branch, and he breaks the branch, and all the nuts come falling down and end up in the sewer. And it's like, oh no.
And the squirrel has to make a choice. It's either going to stay till winter and then definitely freeze and die because it no longer has its food supply to fatten up, or it just
Gives up.
goes into Doug's mouth and just has a quick, painless
He
death.
literally opens up Doug's mouth and sticks his head in and flops himself into his mouth and closes it. It just
I get it.
and then Doug feels really bad for what he did.
yeah,
I
so
somehow didn't see this part.
Well, you wouldn't if you didn't watch it.
Yeah, because you don't
I
fucking watch
watched it!
anything.
I think I had the rated G version.
We normally have like a good maybe hour and a half, 2 hours of content for you to try to watch, and maybe you get good 30 minutes of. But when you condense it down to what's essentially 30 minutes of actual something to watch, you're probably going to catch about 5 in total. So it would make sense that you didn't watch a good half of each of these episodes.
Is that why we're trying to end the podcast early?
No, you're trying to end it early. I'm trying to have a nice discussion with my good pal Craig here. You know, the guy who could actually watch the fucking thing.
I watched it. Do you want me to tell you about the next one?
You could try.
Give it a shot.
What was it called?
I don't know. You tell me.
I forget.
my God.
I forget which one. You just gotta explain. Just what was the second one?
Give me the title.
Was
I
that
don't
the
know.
smell one, or was that the third one?
I don't know.
I think smell was number 4 because I don't even know what happened in this. Can we just talk about the smell one? Because I need people to explain
No,
what
we gotta do
happened.
this in order. God damn it!
Holy shit! Craig's
we don't
putting his foot
want
down.
want people to get lost in the
Yeah,
sauce,
just-
Richard.
The puppies.
Wait,
There's the puppies.
I figured it was the puppies one.
Yvette Nicole Brown comes to town and she's all like, "Hello, Carl, man. I have puppies. Please watch these for me." And Carl's like, "I don't know about that, lady." And then
That's
she's
no.
like,
He
"Please."
loves dogs
That's not
now.
it at all. He was so into it.
He was like,
He's
"Of course, no
don't
problem."
Even worry about it.
No, he was saying it as a joke, like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this, guys." But he had like a secret smile on his face.
No, that's not true at all. This was something they've already agreed upon.
This
He
is
goes,
backstory.
"Doug, we got special guests today." And he goes to answer the door, and it's the woman with the puppies.
Yeah.
This was already agreed upon. There's
Yeah.
no.
I was given the backstory for the
There's
episode.
no backstory. We saw episode 1. We discussed episode 1. If there's gonna be backstory to episode 2, it's gonna be in episode 1. That was your time to chime in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not now. We're in the middle of it now.
Okay, so we get a nice box of puppies. And I was actually thinking about this, because we get the box of puppies, but we don't actually know that puppies are in there yet. Like, we haven't seen them. And Carl, he puts the box down, and then he flips the box. And I'm just like, oh my God. Because I imagine the puppies are getting discombobulated if he's like turning the box.
He didn't flip the
He
box.
turns the box on its side.
You mean later? But
When he's unveiling the puppies, he turns the box on the side.
He does.
the first unveil when they're sleeping?
Maybe.
No, like when he brings
No,
them
he
out.
just opens the flaps because they're sleeping. You dumb shit.
No. He definitely does this.
Yes.
When he goes
Later
outside.
on, yes, outside when the puppies are awake, he slowly tilts the box to let the puppies
No,
out.
he flipped it.
He does not flip. He doesn't put the box to the ground and then fucking kick it and go, have at you.
Yeah,
He
it's
does
not
the
that.
thing
The
that all the
puppies are
kids
fine.
do.
They're puppies. They're just flopping.
No, they're now awake puppies running around in a box. He slowly tilts it over. He doesn't even do it suddenly. He doesn't just fucking push it. He puts the box down and then goes,
No, okay, whatever. Fine. Okay. He tilts it.
yeah.
That
And then-
discombobulates the puppies. It's
It
like
doesn't
why you,
discombobulate the puppies.
it's why you don't shake babies and turn them upside down.
He didn't shake or put the puppies upside down. He tilted the box. He put the box down, tilted it forward slowly, and the puppies ran out of the box.
Yeah, because they were scared.
They weren't scared. They were going to have a fun time.
They
with
were
Doug.
excited. They're puppies. All they
They're
they live and
puppies.
breathe excitement.
Look, Richard doesn't know anything about dogs. He's afraid of them. This isn't news.
I watched this, no problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you did, clearly. You made up storylines and then thought the man just kicked the box over. I know what it was. It was wishful thinking. That's what
No,
it
it
was.
wasn't.
Oh, I remember you playing Fallout 4 or whatever. It's like, hey, there was a dog and I tried to shoot it. It wouldn't leave me the fuck alone, so I just stopped playing the game.
That is what happened, but
How could you do that?
He's a monster.
You're a monster.
I was scared.
I'm glad the inspiration for dog meat is now dead. Or else he
What's
would be
that?
heartbroken. He's the dog in the game you tried to fucking kill.
Oh, okay.
His real life counterpart.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What else did we do in this episode? We had a fun time. We played with the puppies, and they tried to destroy some toys.
Yeah, because puppies are all bastards. They're great and they're lovable, but they're bastards. that was the message of this episode.
Can we go to the next episode now?
Just like I said earlier, it's just dogs and puppies doing puppy stuff.
Yeah, it's just animals being animals.
But it was
the
cute because
show.
at the whole time they're playing with Doug's toys, and then and Doug doesn't like that. But
well, because they're destroying them.
destroying
Let's
them.
not say playing.
But in the end, Doug ends up realizing or whatever, and they're puppies, and he gives them a toy, one of his toys at the end.
His favorite toy. The only toy he has left to his name. He goes, I have to give them everything because I'm a dog and they're a puppy and I love them. And he gives them the dog, and I assume they promptly destroy it and choke on the pieces. It was made of rubber, this one.
So now we're on episode 3.
Yes.
Is that the smell one?
Flowers.
I'm going to say yes. Oh, flowers.
Which one's that?
Wait,
Oh, yeah. He
that
had
was
azaleas. What?
It says
It was called.
flowers.
Because we had flowers, smell, and then fireworks, I think.
This is the wait.
No, wait.
Flowers
was
is the fireworks one.
The fireworks one. That wasn't 3, was it? I thought that was later.
No, fireworks was the last one.
Yeah. No, fireworks is not the last one. Fireworks was 4.
Craig, we need help.
I don't know. The order here says
The horror.
What are you looking at? Why aren't you on Disney Plus?
Yeah. Why aren't you?
I'm
just
going to Disney Plus. Give me a break.
Oh my god. Casca, this is why I think I should be the man.
No.
Dude,
It would be nice if the man has watched the fucking thing. So
but the thing is,
he could
if
put things together.
I'll have the answers at my
He's gonna want us
fingertips.
to watch this Billie Eilish concert next, isn't he?
I was
Oh,
thinking about
could,
that.
He could say it. I'm not watching shit.
I'm not
You can
watching
watch,
a
that could
fucking
be
Billie
it could
Eilish
be
concert.
just you two. You two can watch the Billie Eilish concert together. I
don't want to watch it. I don't care for her.
Can we go
Smell
and
is
watch
next.
the tail?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Smell is
Okay,
next.
that's what I thought.
And then what's after that?
Flowers.
Flowers, and then the pet one.
What's the last one called, Craig?
Science.
Oh, okay. I do want to go back and watch the Taylor Swift recording of something.
You could watch it on your own.
No, we can do it together.
No interest.
What else
We
do
have like 30 minutes to work with here. We can barely get through this. I'm not gonna fucking sit down and watch a music video. What the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm good.
It's supposed to be an experience.
I'm good.
We can experience it together.
I'm good.
We can do what Craig wanted to all of these years. And we can watch it together
good.
at the same time and live react.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to watch it?
No, I'm good. You do that. You guys can. I could sit out that episode. I'm fine with sitting out any of these episodes at any given moment. I have no issue with that.
But what if we covered like something cool that you wanted to watch?
I'm good.
Oh no.
This
Craig,
is a compromise, Richard.
Craig, we're losing them.
No,
What are you doing
we're not-
over there?
What?
Are you looking at toys?
Me? No, I'm on Disney
Let him
Plus.
look at toys.
Why?
He wants to see what else
You
can
put
make
me
fun
on
of you
Disney
for.
Plus. I wasn't on it before.
We figured out the answer. Look at us.
He's watching he's watching her next thing.
He's getting an early start. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to. You
I
don't
was
even know
looking
what
at
next
what's
week's
new on
supposed
Disney
be.
Plus to be
respect that.
to be
Prepared.
mentally prepared for the crap
Yeah.
that Rich is gonna make us watch.
No,
next.
we're gonna shoot down a lot of it because he already he picked the last 2. Fuck him.
I didn't pick the last. Oh, never mind.
You picked
did,
the last
yeah.
like 10.
Yeah. No,
I
no, he
didn't pick
didn't.
Moana.
I'm pretty sure I picked Moana because it's a good movie. You must have missed that part, Craig. We watched something good for once.
You're right.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get you to pick this one. Then Richard goes, "Oh, we gotta watch this because I do." And I said, "I'll only agree to it because Ed Asner just passed." So I figured, you know what, it'd be nice.
Craig, do you want to pick the next thing?
I guess so. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
What are we watching?
No,
We're
don't
not
say
done
that
yet. No.
Craig. We're not done yet.
God damn it! I thought I could trick him.
No.
Okay.
Let's jump right into the flowers. What do you say? Oh no, smells. I'm sorry, Craig threw me off with the wrong
Okay.
episode.
Smells.
Yeah, Richard had a burning question. You get it?
I don't know what actually happens in this episode. Did he lose his voice changer?
He does at the end, yeah.
And what does he do?
He's
What did he
outside and
smell?
he's smelling a bunch of stuff, and he's like dogs do. He's smelling a whole bunch of things, and you can see he's got the he's picturing what everything is, and all of a sudden, boom! What's that new smell? I've never smelled that before. But it's over there, somewhere outside, and I gotta follow it.
He has to know every smell.
And what is it?
He doesn't know.
So he digs through the azalea bushes to try to get to it, and he gets
and
in
then
trouble.
Carl says, "No,
This is-
don't dig through the azaleas." And then he goes back
This is why I
inside
thought
and he
it was-
says, "I just dug through the azaleas. I'm a bad boy."
This is why I
just
thought that
dig
it was called flowers, because I remember he did something to the flowers.
No,
and
it's
got
called
yelled at.
the firework one. Is called flowers because fireworks are flowers, but in the sky.
Yo, talk about that later. Don't spoil it. Let's finish smell first. So what happens? He digs through the flowers.
Then he gets a hot dog,
He steals a hot dog.
steals a hot
It's
dog.
important.
and then he finds a fire that's started outside. There's like a burning something outside somebody's
Bush.
house, like a burning Like it looked like a
burning
pail
bush.
of some garbage or something. I don't know. Something was on
Probably
fire.
left their greasy rags out.
Yeah, it was on fire, and he said, "Uh-oh." So he's barking, nobody's helping. So he's like, I gotta go tell his boy Carl. And on his way back, he gets his collar stuck, and he loses his collar. So now he's barking.
He does charades to tell him that there's a fire. It's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
And then he gets a medal. That's it.
Because eventually he gets Carl to leave the house. Yeah.
And that was
That's
it.
a cute one. The charade scene is very good. I enjoyed it.
What's the
Mainly
next
because
one?
Doug runs into the fireplace and Carl goes, I get it, you're a hot dog. Ah, clever. All right, calm down. But yeah, the next one would be Flowers, Richard, your favorite one.
Oh, I don't know what happened on this. I just know that
You don't know
we
what
had
happened with any of them. You made that abundantly clear.
No, I do.
Craig, can
I
we just do the
explained
podcast,
puppy-
me and you, next week? Can we just leave Richard at home? He doesn't watch them. He doesn't add anything.
Might as well.
I saw the puppies.
Might as well.
There were puppies. Well, not in the flower one. And the fireworks one, believe it or not, it's called the flowers because fireworks are popping flowers that make sounds. And Doug was very scared by this. And then he ended up like running into a wall and he got a concussion. And then he had dreams. And it was kind of like that one episode of The Simpsons where Homer, he licks a pepper and then he eats a bunch of candle wax.
This
and then
one also had Johnny Cash in it, I'm pretty sure. Which is
Yeah,
weird,
you know
like
what
a
I'm
weird
talking
connection.
about.
A weird connection, yeah.
Yeah. So then like
Well, of course
Homer-
I do. I'm a member of the Disney Dunces.
Yeah.
I'm an expert on The Simpsons.
Yeah, so it was like when Homer was looking at the moon and then he sees a coyote in the sky. And it's like when Doug was like looking at all the popping flowers in the sky and he was hallucinating too.
And then he saw Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it turns out Johnny Cash was just Ed Asner.
The whole time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What a storied career.
That's my take on this episode. What's yours?
I mean, that's pretty much what happens. Then he gets some headphones, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
It's a dog doing dog things. It was my takeaway.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Last one?
It was cute that they like got to be a little bit sillier with his dream sequence because it does take a lot of beats from what we've seen in the shorts thus far. It also had like a bunch of dead squirrels, which was nice. Seemed a little much though,
little
and it's
dark.
not even like a joke.
It was
It wasn't even like a joke. It was just like a bunch of squirrels in like natural squirrel settings, except they were all very limp and they had big giant X's on their eyes. I'm like, ugh.
Wait, I think I saw this.
You should have seen it because you made us watch the fucking thing.
I did.
Anyway, on to the last episode.
Yes.
This one I liked a lot because it had our boy Russell return. You know, he's there, he's doing science. And also, Doug gets an explanation of what a pet is. And I thought it was kind of perfect because
cute.
it was cute. But it was like the explanation that Carl gives to him is you're a pet. Your job is to sleep, eat, and occasionally say moderately funny things. And I'm like, you know what? That's what this fucking show has been. So thank you for summarizing it.
And then he
because
says
we
something.
just see, yeah, and he goes, see, moderately funny. It's good. Oh, this is the only episode I needed.
Well, plus Russell was
what
back,
I enjoyed.
too.
Yeah, Russell was back. I love the boy, the little mailman. And he's boy's sitting there eating the superior sandwich. It's got the peanut butter and the strawberry jam. His parents get it, or at least his mom does. Everyone knows his dad doesn't give him the time of day. It's like the plot, but I appreciated that. All I'm
Still?
saying. What?
I thought that got resolved.
No, of course not. He didn't even. What do you think? He was paying attention to Up. He didn't watch it. He doesn't know.
Like, it got resolved because his dad gave him the bottle cap in the end. The badge.
No, that was Carl. Carl gave him the bottle cap at the end. Carl is his dad now. Well, kid, I'm fucking your mom. That's right, I remember now. Just call me daddy. I remember. You're right, Richard. Also, they're neighbors now. That's the big... If this was a show, which I hope it doesn't ever become one.
No, it would be great.
It would. The focus would be on Russell because they're neighbors now.
I don't even know why you'd want it to be a show. You didn't even watch this.
Yeah, you couldn't watch this. Why would you watch a show?
It
Why would
needed
you want more of this?
I needed a show with more depth to it, so that's why I wanted it as a show.
No, you wanted
need-
to be able to say you watched more of it because there's more of there for you to
There wouldn't be more depth.
catch and there wouldn't be.
It
No.
would be 2 10-minute episodes.
He's
and that's it.
looking for Tangled. He needs the Tangled series. This is not going to be that, Richard.
I can watch it maybe
You could watch the Tangled series. It's on
Next
Disney
week?
Plus. No,
next week.
It's a really long show.
Oh, okay. Season at a time.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm working on One Piece. I don't know if I have time for that.
You don't have time for anything. You're watching One Piece, bud. That's your life now. Fuck you. How'd you make time to watch this?
I hit a big recap area, so I just put it on pause.
Perfect. You didn't put it on pause. You just left it running in the background while you watched Doug.
They put this recap right in the middle of a very, very like emotional moment too.
Oh, you mean anime? They did anime, Craig? What a surprise. God, I love anime. It's so stupid. It's so bad, but it's good.
So I have a question here.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
So this final short,
Yeah.
Russell, he goes and plays Science Man, right?
Yeah, he found the box of the leftover talking collars from the dogs. I guess they stole off the dogs before they murdered them. And adds
he
an
just
automatic
puts-
clasping mechanism.
And he just puts it on all of the animals in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, I mean, 3 of them.
And no one wanted them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
What
it.
do you think? Like the squirrel communicated that he wanted it?
I don't know. Like, I mean, never mind.
Okay.
Are we done?
So, no, we're not. We didn't really talk about it.
Yes, we did.
We're 2 seconds into it. I'm gonna finish it off. Don't worry. Again, you can't rush us through this. You wanted to watch the fucking thing, so either watch the fucking thing and talk about it, or don't suggest anything ever again.
So if Craig were to be the one to suggest this, then I would be able to rush through it.
You
could
usually
attempt to.
do every Halloween
Yeah,
town.
also yes.
Every
Yes,
Halloween town,
Halloween
which is
town.
has been my suggestion. We tend to rush
Craig's.
through them. That's the only.
Is that what
Yes.
we're doing next week?
That's my only suggestion that I
Yes.
can even think that I've ever made. So
No, you've suggested a lot of
probably
things.
one of the Star
Wait.
Wars,
Guys,
all of the
guys,
Star Wars.
guys,
not the.
I just
recent
realized something.
What?
It's September.
Yeah.
The Spooktacular Scared Stupid is next month.
one. I know.
Yeah. We're aware.
I didn't.
Richard,
We're
I'm
closing
just
out
having,
like
calendars
3
work.
years of Disney Dunces. I think.
I'm going to have to find movies for us to watch.
No, you're not. They will have a collection on. We can just take from there. What do you think we're gonna do? Work? They do all the work for us.
I'll do work. I don't mind.
So we're gonna watch fucking Halloween Town Return High School or whatever the fuck it's called. Halloween High,
Mm-hmm.
Town High, I think is the next one. So we're gonna watch that. That'll be our grand finale.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Fucking
Okay.
classic.
But we have to see what Disney Plus wants to put on for the Halloween.
I wanted to do all the work. What happened to that?
I do want to do the work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, well, I got half of it already planned out. Have fun with the rest of it. Disney Plus.
Can we watch Hocus Pocus?
We did that.
I want to watch it again. I don't remember it.
So watch it again. Just watch
Leave
it.
us out of it. Yeah. You can watch things. I watch things all the time without the podcast. It's incredible.
I don't.
Well, start. You can join Craig in watching One Piece. That'll keep you occupied.
Do you
for
want to
next
start the
30
One
years.
Piece podcast? Maybe that'll get you to watch something else. You know,
There's
I've been really
something-
wanting to do a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. If you want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh,
Wait, me or Casca?
You.
Why?
we'd be the Yugi Bros.
Oh, that'd be so cute. I love that.
Oh my
We could
god.
talk about
I love
episode
that so much.
episode by episode of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'll join you guys for episode 0, but after that, I can't watch anymore.
That's going to be a short podcast.
Each episode,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
the episode.
Yeah.
We would dive into each episode. It'd
Well,
be crazy.
you should probably do like 3 episodes at a time or something.
Yeah, because, like, this was what? How many minutes of content? Like 40? And I was done after, like, 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, because you only
You
saw
didn't
about 2
watch
minutes
it.
of the fucking episode.
Which is why I suddenly don't remember, and I don't want to do another podcast with you because you won't watch Yu-Gi-Oh with me either.
I'll watch it.
No, you won't.
Okay, fine.
Craig,
whatever.
you're probably better off doing that one by yourself, bud.
Probably.
This is a one-man podcast. It can be pretty entertaining. If you need proof, just watch literally any Halloween Town episode we did.
Oh, did we finish the movie?
So how did this episode end?
Okay, so what ends up happening is Russell gets a talking collar on the squirrel that we've been introduced to this whole time. Doug's been fighting with through every episode. I think he ends up showing up, and a blue jay who you see briefly in the bird one, and Russell ends up having to go back home because his mother's calling him. So he ends up leaving the peanut butter sandwich mentioned earlier to Doug to enjoy. But the Doug is now aware of the squirrels and the blue jays' intention to stealing this sandwich thanks to the newfound ability to communicate. And it goes to a good old-fashioned three-way Mexican standoff, where all of them are about to fight over this peanut butter sandwich. And then the squirrel and the blue jay each make their case as to why they deserve the sandwich by hearing about their hardened life, how, the squirrel's going to die if he doesn't get it. And the blue jay has an entire family to feed in their nest. And Doug's just like, you know what? I'm a pet. I don't have a hard life. I've lived that life that you guys are now currently living. It's rough out there. You get it? Because I'm a dog! So he ends up giving them the sandwich and they split it and go on their way. And the whole time, Carl and Russell are watching this happen because it seems like maybe this was part of Russell's science experiment. He's doing a project. That was the whole point. And maybe it was the nature of beasts and pets. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see his notes. But they all looking on Doug very proud. And then it ends with this nice little scene where Doug goes to Carl and he goes, "Am I just a pet?" And he's all like, "Well, yes, but you're so much more than that. I love you." And it's like a little sweet little stupid scene. I'm like,
he says, "You're my best friend."
You're my best friend. There it is. Yeah, and it's just like, oh, it's so fucking cute, and it's over.
I cried.
You should. It was adorable, and this being like, again, the man just passed. This was like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Anyway, it was cute.
It was.
You think
That's
that
it.
they maybe intended this to be short number 1 instead of short number 5?
No, because
Okay.
it has the blue jay and the squirrel, and they showed up earlier.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I watched the fucking thing. I'm like, someone here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now we're done.
I think so. Craig, you feel comfortable putting Doug Days behind us?
Yeah, we did it. We did the whole thing.
Yeah, we can just
Okay.
now sail off into the sunset.
No, we can't sail off yet because I have to make a point. So I'm thinking that because, I didn't really enjoy this too much, I think I should choose the movie for next week. So
No,
that it's-
you picked the last two.
Yeah, but I'm learning my preferences here.
You had 3 years to learn your fucking preferences.
It's at 30.
But,
technically 30.
Do you?
Well, yeah.
Do you really think that I'm going to pay more attention to something that Craig picks than something that I'd pick?
You've already established in the past 116 episodes it doesn't fucking matter. You don't pay attention to anything. And I've dealt with that. I think for the most part I have taken the reins in this fucking show, a show which I wanted nothing to do with since the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
So shut up.
You wanted to have stuff to do with it.
I didn't. It was you and Craig in a conversation going, "Hey," Craig says, "Hey guys, I would like to do a podcast." And Richard goes, "Boy, I would sure like an excuse to watch some Disney movies." And Craig goes, "Yeah, I could go for that." That was the entire conversation. I just happened to be there.
Imagine if Steve was in the conversation instead of you.
That would be ideal.
But here we are now. Craig, stop looking at your phone. You have to choose the movie, apparently. Unless
Craig,
I'm choosing
the whole
it.
reason this podcast exists is because of you.
I was
So
just
pick the
checking my
fucking
phone
next
because
movie.
I was surprised that we were at 116 episodes. So I went
Oh
to check
my
the
God.
thing and it
We talked the number before!
I can't.
Wait, what?
We specifically called out the number earlier in
Yeah.
the episode twice.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah.
I missed the first time, but still.
Oh, okay.
And the second time.
I heard the second time. I just didn't believe it. So I was like, oh, look at that. But we
Why
are.
would I lie about that?
I don't know. I thought maybe he
Why
was
are
just
you
saying a
checking
number.
it? Why are you
No.
checking it 30 minutes later?
He just said it just 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
I didn't hear it the second time. I only heard it the first time.
You never did the podcast thing either. We should probably do that.
What podcast thing?
Yeah, like, hey guys, thank you all for listening. I think at this point we're probably averaging a not pitiful number, which is weird to think that people actually listen to this. So if you do enjoy the show, please do share it with people. Let's get those numbers up. And don't forget to leave a review on your favorite podcast listening service. Honestly, it does help a lot getting us out there.
What is this? You sound like Craig.
I appreciate that so much.
I know you do, buddy.
That's like
Guys,
the classic
also-
thing. You got to be the influencer thing.
Okay, guys. Okay, if you want to do this. Okay, hey, everyone, tweet at the Disney Dunces. If it's your birthday, we'll give you a shout out next episode.
Damn right we will. But you have to make it very clear that you want your name in it.
You want your name, or you want, please verify if you want your name or handle. Thank you.
I also need to see a
And the
driver's
specific date.
license. Or birth
If you can
certificate.
give us your driver's license, social security numbers, anything to verify that you are in fact a person, that would be great.
Yeah.
Mother's maiden name would just be nice touch, just in case. You never know. More information is better.
Yeah. At Disney Dunces on Twitter.
Not
DM
in
it.
a
Don't
DM either. Just straight.
tweet it. Just tweet it. Open to everyone.
I don't think I have DMs open.
And none of that period shit. If your shit starts with a period, I don't want to see it.
What?
You know what I'm saying.
Greg, what are we watching next week?
I don't know. How about a classic, like Cadet Kelly? My choice.
That's you. Pick anything in the world. Okay, let's watch Cadet Kelly.
Let's do it.
Okay, fine. You got it. You got it, dude. Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night, good bless.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too.
But I'm the third one, and hopefully I'm gone for good.
Ah, Paris, France. Home of the finest restaurants and the greatest chefs in the world. All my life, I've wanted to be one of them. You may think that's a strange dream for a rat, but I've always believed that with hard work and a little luck, it's only a matter of time before I'm discovered.
Run! Get some Do you know what would happen if anyone knew we had a rat in our kitchen? Go! Take it away from here, garbage boy!
Don't look at me like that! You're the one who was getting fancy with the spices! I need this job. I've lost so many. I don't know how to cook, and now I'm actually talking to a rat as if you... Did you not? You understand me? I can't cook, but you can, right? Look, don't be so modest. You're a rat, for Pete's sake. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We just need to work out a system so that I do what you want.
Stop that!
Stop what?
Flicking me out!
Ooh.
I want to make things, Dad.
Stay away from the humans. It's dangerous. Now shut up and eat your garbage.
Whoa. How did you do that?
Just once in a lifetime,
Let's do this thing!
man knows a moment.
You gotta taste this! You detect that? An oaky nuttiness?
Oh, I'm detecting nuttiness.
We hate to be rude, but we're French.
I have a secret. I have a rat.
You have a rush?
He's toying with my mind, taunting me with that rat.
As though I had wings.
The rat! It's getting away!
Together, we can be the greatest chef in Paris.
Ratatouille?
You're in Paris now, baby. My town. Hey.